We have made it to one of the most beautiful, romantic, untouched paradises on this earth. I cannot even believe we're here right now. Welcome to the Seychelles.
For the next 12 days, we're going to be island hopping the Seychelles and taking you to the best spots.
We've been invited by the Seychelles Tourism Board themselves, so you know this trip is going to be perfection. The Seychelles are made up of 115 islands. We'll be visiting 3 of the most popular, plus another one, starting off in Mahé, then to Silhouette Island, then Praslin, and lastly but not least, Digue.
We flew into Mahé from Johannesburg, South Africa, which was a 4-hour flight. Mahé is the biggest island and where all international flights land. It's also a short 4-hour flight from Dubai if you choose to fly from anywhere else in the world. You can pick up SIM cards at the airport or in the main town of Victoria. We'd recommend doing so as the Wi-Fi in cafes and hotels can be a little bit iffy. There is so much to do here in Mahé, like beach hopping, hiking to the most beautiful viewpoints, kayaking the mangroves, exploring the local culture, eating Creole food, and so much more. While we spend 5 days on this island, we'd realistically only suggest staying here for 3.
Good morning, it's day 1. We landed here in Mahé late last night. Typically, flights from South Africa land on a Sunday from Johannesburg, and we had somebody from Tourism Seychelles fetch us from the airport, and we've checked into our first magnificent stay, which is the Bliss Hotel. It's right on the water here. It's so incredible. Last night at 10 p.m, Bliss Hotel even gave us a dinner. It was incredible service, and we immediately hit the sack. We've woken up to these views. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is real, guys. It's a little rainy today, but what do we have on the agenda? We've got some touring of Victoria, the capital of Seychelles. We are doing some beach hopping, and then later on we have a romantic surprise. I can't believe this is real life.
Victoria is the capital of the Seychelles, located on Mahé Island, the most developed and populated island with around 105,000 residents. It's one of the smallest capitals in the world, so you really don't need that much time to explore it. There's a museum which covers the history of Seychelles, the National Library, which is probably the best building in the country, and the market where you can pick up some Seychellois snacks and souvenirs. The Seychelles has been colonized by the French and later by the British, so you'll see both influences as well as some African influence during your day out. 95% of people here speak Creole with a mix of French as well as English. Small bit of the population in Seychelles is actually Hindu, so there's a temple, and I got some blessings today. For lunch we have come to one of the most famous restaurants here in Mahé, and that's Marie Antoinette. It's a must-do if you want to get a taste of traditional Creole food here in the Seychelles. And of course you get to see the massive 200-year-old Aldabra tortoises that they got here. They are so cute, I can't believe it.
So here we have the rice, the grilled fish. Here we have purple cabbage and carrot salad, chicken coconut curry, parrotfish fritters, tuna.
Nice.
And there's a few more on the way.
Thank
Really
you.
nice, thank you. Do you know much about Creole food? Do you know where it originated?
Creole food is just like its people, a mix of different cuisines, you know, a very heavy Asian influence, but then we also use a lot of, like, on our African side, like plantains and manioc and stuff like that. So it's, with European, it's just a clash.
Yeah, awesome.
It's just everywhere.
We
Just
love
a
it. It's
fusion
so
of
good.
flavors.
Fusion
Exactly.
of flavors.
We spent the rest of the afternoon beach hopping on the north side of the island and some time at our hotel pool. Just had to have another dip in this warm Indian Ocean. It is so inviting. I could spend hours in there. We didn't get much of a sunset today. The weather's been a little bit iffy, unfortunately, so hopefully tomorrow is better. But now it's time to have a fantastic dinner, literally overlooking paradise. And that's it for day 1. We'll see you on day 2. We were picked up by our guide Frankie and drove 45 minutes south to a completely untouched part of the island. How are you doing in there?
This is amazing. We're here with White Sands this morning. We're going to do some wetland kayaking and we are literally surrounded by palm trees. We've come to the very south tip of Mahé. We're in transparent kayaks and I think this is going to be an epic day.
Frankie was telling us this is one of 7 freshwater mangroves in the world that's next to the beach, which is super rare.
Yes, you can hear the sound of crashing waves, and we're here with the Tourism Seychelles content creator team today, so let's have some fun.
It is so relaxing and peaceful out here. Nothing but nature, birds, ocean vibes. It's amazing.
Oh my word, this is so cool.
And inside here you have everything that lives in a freshwater environment, such as tilapia fish, mudskippers, river eels, terrapins, and also big blue crabs. So all these are living here in this freshwater environment. And also you notice there's an absence of mangrove trees. That's because it's freshwater. Mangrove trees are more adept with mixing salt water with fresh water. They do the filtering, and there's not so much here. It's mostly reeds and sea lettuces and also palm trees.
Yeah, palm trees, lots of them.
Yeah.
Epic. Thank you, Frankie. Let's see what animals we can find, or any birds, or any terrapins. I love terrapins. Guys, look up here. That is a bat flying in the sky. Whenever we look up in the sky and think it's a bird, it's a massive bat flying in the middle of the day. It feels like we're in Jurassic World. What an epic kayak to start in a fresh water body like that and end on the most tropical beach ever. And the two don't mix. Nature is truly untouched here. Oh my word.
After spending some time on this magnificent beach, we grabbed some roadside food on our way back up north. Seychelles has these stands that sell a variety of local dishes from chicken curry to the famous grilled fish. You have to stop and give it a try.
Well, so far this day has been epic and it's not even over yet. It's time to do one of Seychelles' most popular trails. They've got so many trails all over Mahé Island. We're going to do the Anse Major trail. Here's the spelling on the screen now. I thought it was Anse Major, but it's Anse Major. So let's get started. 20 seconds in, it's already so beautiful. Wow. Literally 1 minute in and we've come to the viewpoint and we've already spotted dolphins, a pot of dolphins. This hike is roughly, it's not even a hike, apparently it's just a walking trail. It's about 45 minutes to the end of the beach, and then guess who's gonna fetch us there? A water taxi. How sick. But this is so beautiful, guys. The boulders, the black boulders with the greenery all around us. It looks, look here. It looks fake, doesn't it?
The hike ends at Anse Major Beach, which also has a refreshingly cool lagoon to swim in and a beach bar serving drinks and food, so make sure to bring some cash, which you will also need to pay for the water taxi back to town if you don't feel like walking. The taxi tends to run hourly and has magnificent views of the island from the water.
Good morning, it's day 3 and we have actually checked into our new accommodation. We're here at the Hilton Northholm Resort and Spa. It is magical. Our villa is absolutely stunning. This entire resort is so awesome and there's a ton to do as well. It's here in Mahé. Right across the bay there is Beauvalon, so it's just down the road from the most popular beach here. If you want to see a full review and our time here at the Hilton Northholm, then check this link above here. We're going to be filming this property as well as Hilton's property on Silhouette Island, which is just across the bay over there. This morning when we woke up, it did not look like this. It was actually pouring with rain, and we were supposed to do the Kapolia Trail, which is probably Mahé's best hike, and we couldn't do it. We had to cancel those plans because it does get a little dangerous on the trail when it's raining. But you guys definitely wake up on day 3 and go and do that hike. It's so beautiful. The views from up there are so stunning, and now I'm depressed that we didn't do it. Anyway, we're here at our resort, and it's time to enjoy all of this for the next day or so, because you know guys, when you come to the Seychelles, it's really important to actually just slow down and take it in. And I'm sure when you're on honeymoon, that's exactly what you want to do, right? This resort is the perfect place to do all of that, so definitely check this video out. It's day 4 of the itinerary, and we honestly have been having such an incredible time here at the Hilton. This is our pool view. We have been eating incredible food. Today is all about zenning out, starting with a yoga session on the beach. I'm a lover of yoga. I really love it. I'm not good at it, but I love it. It just helps me with my mental health and my physical, just my body. It helps me a lot, so let's go and do that. This place is paradise, really.
So good. If you are going to have a honeymoon anytime soon, this should be on the top of your list.
Take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart.
We spent days 5 and 6 on the nearby island of Silhouette at the Hilton Le Breeze Resort. We would say this part of the trip is completely optional. It's not one of the top visited locations in the Seychelles. It's a super low-key island that's great for families or anyone looking to be surrounded by nature. There's only one big resort on the island, and for a full review of it, click the link above. We spent our time soaking up the sun, hiking, eating our fill, and snorkeling. We caught a 1-hour ferry from Mahé to get here, and unfortunately there's no onward ferries, meaning we had to go back to Mahé to get to our next destination. The travel day took us around 6 hours as opposed to 2 or 3, so Silhouette is definitely a bit out of the way, but if you have the extra time, definitely plan for it. Good afternoon from Praslin Island. It's actually spelled like this, but it's pronounced Praslin as far as I know. It's the second largest island here in the Seychelles, but it feels so much more like underdeveloped and more untouched and naturey, which we absolutely love. It was quite the mission to get here, quite the long day actually. The ferries today were pretty brutal. The ocean was quite rough, so do take your motion sickness tablets if you're coming here and sit on the top where there's a fresh breeze, otherwise you'll suffer like I did earlier today. We arrived here at Praslin, got fetched by our awesome driver Dan and brought to our hotel. We checked into Akajo Resort. It's a beautiful little quaint boutique hotel right on the ocean. We got an ocean view room, and this day really is about taking it easy, spending time at the beach or by the pool, eating food and just recovering from the travel day. We didn't realize ferries took so long between islands. Anyway, let's take it easy, enjoy this hotel, and we'll see you guys in the morning because tomorrow is quite a jam-packed day. Now this is a day I've honestly been looking forward to the most. Today we get the opportunity to explore Seychelles' most epic marine park beaches. We're going to be exploring the underwaters here and potentially see giant tortoises. Seychelles has incredible snorkeling and diving here. It's one of their best things to do. So let's get this day started. First though, we've got a hike here at Font Ferdinand, walking through nature. This is Seychelles' most popular nut, the giant nut, Coco de Mar. This is Julia, our guide. She's going to take us to the top.
No, but this is the Coco de Mer, okay?
Yeah.
Of course, it's unique. It's only on the Seychelles, all right? Because Coco de Mer is one of the most heaviest, one of the most biggest nut in the world.
Yeah.
Minimum she weight is 5 to 10 kilo. Maximum is more than 20 kilo. If you want to buy a Coco de Mer, we do sell Coco de Mer in our shop here. But when you buy a Coco de Mer, we give you all the receipt, the permit to declare the immigration to take it out of the country.
Okay.
You must have a tag on the Coco de Mer to take it out of Seychelles.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's nice and breezy down here in the forest, but we're apparently going a little bit higher up to the viewpoint and then we'll be in the sun. So do bring your sun cream. Also, to enter and walk the park, it is 300 rupees per person. That's
Straight
needed.
from the mountain.
Hiking here is really tough because of the humidity and the heat. So bring a cold towel, sun cream, and a lot of water.
We're literally just here at the shower, cooling down, and I look at this moving rock. It's a tortoise. Back in air conditioning. Yo, I have never sweated this much in my whole life. Yo, Seychelles is lit. But definitely come and do the Font Ferdinand hike, and definitely ask for Julia. She was fabulous, the best guide. We learned so much from her, and she's just like a burst of energy. She was fab. Thank you, Julia. To Côte d'Or beach, and actually our hotel is located on this beach. It's so pretty. I think it's the best on the island of Praslin. And now we're about to catch a boat to one of the most beautiful places in the whole of Seychelles, so let's get going. This is the half-day tour at Courrières Marine National Park. We got to swim at Anse San Jose, known as the best beach on the island. We also did some snorkeling in these crystal clear blue waters and got to see some amazing tropical fish. Woo! That was epic! There are full-day tour options which include a lunch and a hike around the national park itself, where dozens of huge tortoises live. The last stop was here at Saint Pierre, which honestly has to be one of the most scenic snorkeling places we've ever been. It was just incredible. We even had a turtle come up for air near us. We just got dropped off at our hotel by a boat.
Luxury service.
What? That's insane. Oh, that was, I think, our best day so far in Seychelles. They just let us do whatever we wanted, took our time. The snorkeling I just did, we saw a turtle, we even droned it. There were thousands of fish at that snorkeling spot. You have to go there. It was epic. Best day so far. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful hotel. Beautiful sea views.
And a beautiful island.
A beautiful island. I love Praslin. Welcome to Digue, everybody's favorite island. Literally about 7 people have told us this is their fave. So we definitely feel like we've saved the best for last. It's also home to the best beaches in Seychelles. So needless to say, we've been so excited to explore this place. Getting to Digue is honestly the easiest thing ever. From Praslin, it's only a 15-minute ferry. The ferry port is so cute. It's another Cat Coco's ferry. And we arrived on Digue Island. The weather was superb. The ferry ride was a little rough, made me feel a little nauseous, and honestly, because of the day before, we were so sucked from the snorkeling, from the sun, and just having so much fun the day before in Praslin. So we checked into our accommodation, the Digue Island Lodge. You know what? It's our most budget-friendly accommodation. It's not the best in the world, but the island is the best, so who cares really? And we just chilled. We lay by the pool a little bit, checked out the beach, and then we were on the hunt for some local food.
It's a beautiful day at the beach. I was losing my mind for about a week until I could call you up.
We've been eating at really fancy restaurants and hotels, but we really just want to eat local and just have a good takeaway. And Seychelles has really cool little takeaway stands pretty much everywhere, and it's just like home cooked, really good food by a mommy. So that's what we want. We ordered a lamb curry and a fish fillet with rice. It's gonna slap, I know it.
You need some spicy?
No, this is perfect.
Okay, bon appetit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let's
Yay.
eat.
Let's see what you got.
This is exactly what I wanted. I saw this picture on Google and I wanted this one.
For day 10, we had an epic activity planned, which was to do the Ansmaron hike with Sunny Trail Guide, which is a full day out hiking to some of Digue's best beaches. Unfortunately, the weather did not look like this. It looked more like this. It rained all day. So we just took it easy at our hotel, since there's not much you can do on the island in this kind of weather. Unfortunately, rainy days can happen on your trip to Seychelles, so just be prepared for that. Instead of the hike footage though, we'll tell you more about the island itself. Digue is a super small island. It's only 5 kilometers by 3 kilometers. The biggest town is La Paz, with a population of around 2,500 people. We thought the island was a bicycle only island, which we were actually looking quite forward to, but it seems there are all sorts of vehicles here too. You can hire a bike near the pier. We use this company and it costs around $10 a day. Once you get your wheels, you can pretty much explore the whole island and its many beaches. The most popular beach by far is Ansos de Argent. It's located down here and is part of the La Union estate, which has a $10 entrance fee. Besides the beach, the estate has a couple of things to see, from a tortoise pen to the island's largest granite boulder. If you're not up for the hike on day 10, then we recommend doing some beach hopping instead. There are so many incredible beaches to explore all over the island. Grand Anse was probably our favorite, although we didn't get much time to spend here because of the rain. If it's sunny though, we definitely recommend checking it out.
Good morning. It's another beautiful day and it's actually our last full day here in the Seychelles, and what better way to spend it than to go on a transparent kayak in front of one of the world's most beautiful beaches. We're here at Sunny Trail. Our guide Robert has just checked us in, told us about the safety. We've had a beautiful island shower, washed off all the cream off our bodies, and now we're going kayaking. This is something I've been looking forward to the most. Let's go!
Since the kayaking took place at this beautiful beach, it made perfect sense to explore it a bit more. It is so wonderfully peaceful here. Just the rustle of the leaves, a few birds, and the ocean. It's so calm. It is a bit of a busy day, so it's probably why there's not so many people. But it's just so relaxing, and if you carry on walking, there's lots of little secluded, cute cove little beaches.
Considering it's the most beautiful beach in Seychelles, there are hardly any people. Well, there's people here, but it's such a large, like kind of intimate beach that you don't really see anyone. You feel like you're kind of here on your own. It's beautiful, guys. If only the darn sun was out, I think it would be my favorite beach ever. Really. Guys, this beach is so beautiful. I can't even deal. The boulders are so iconic. That's the end of our last full day here in the Seychelles. Unfortunately, the weather was such a bully to us, but when the weather was good, man, it was so good. Like right now, so calm, beautiful sunset about to happen in front of us. The ocean is flat, so very different from our kayaking experience earlier today. But just one huge thank you to the Seychelles Tourism Board for making this trip happen, for choosing us, and yeah, showing us around their incredible country.
I hope you found some value in the video and enjoyed it, and if you do come to Seychelles, we hope you have a wonderful time.
And we hope you have great weather, because man, this place is beautiful when it's sunny and shiny. Thank you, Seychelles, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!